Alright guys, here we are. Clash of the Titans. Got the T-Mobile Samsung Galaxy S3 on the left here and the HTC One S from T-Mobile on the right. Now I've give you a quick rundown of what I've done. I've cleared out all programs on both. So you can see there's nothing running. And we're going to hook them both to the same Wi-Fi so we can get some data going. And they are both on the same Wi-Fi. Alright, so which one should you get? Which one do you like the best? Want to keep the video under 15 minutes, so I'm not going to cover a full breakdown. If you want to see a full breakdown on the One S, just go ahead and check out my full review. But the Samsung Galaxy S3, the full review is coming soon. I got a series of videos that I'm doing with the Galaxy S3 right now. So the first thing that I want to cover is web browsing. So let's pop open the web browser here and let's go to the same page here. Let's see. And now here's a problem that I've run into with the Galaxy S3. Even though I can set this to the brightness, see how the Galaxy S3 looks a little dull. It keeps turning on. It won't stay bright. Like it won't allow it to stay bright like the HTC One S. Once I leave the browser, I have to keep going back in there setting it this way, and that's something that I think is very annoying. But as you can see, the browser is extremely bright, just like the One S. The clarity, it looks good on both, but I'm just going to shoot it exactly how I see it. The HTC One S appears to be a lot brighter. It's just there's like a tint on the Galaxy S3. Doesn't mean the Galaxy S3 is bad or anything. It just means that this phone is brighter on the web browser. And as you can see, I just turned this up to the full brightness. This is much better looking. It's a heck of a lot brighter. It just looks fantastic on here. So let's go to a web page here, and let's see here. Let's go to who we're going to give some love to. Let's go to Windows Phone Central.com. I'm going to load it on here. And you know, these tests are not as accurate, and they're not going to be perfect. But let's get them loaded up here and let's hit go. And you can really see it here, how bright the One S looks up against the Galaxy S3. I mean, it just looks gorgeous. The Galaxy S3 doesn't look this way until you put it up next to the One S. I mean, it's just amazing how the difference is. I know this video will definitely show it. So I'm not paying attention to which one's loading fastest, but you can tell me. I'm sure you'll say it in the comments. So let's click on a link. But you can clearly see that the One S is just fantastic, man. It's extremely bright. It definitely is a lot. Well, I'm not saying that it's bad on the Galaxy S3 again. It's just brighter on the One S, and that's what I like. I like a brighter screen when I'm surfing the web. As far as content goes, you can see which one loaded, what was loaded on here on both pages. Alright, so let's move on to Mobile Burn. Let's give them some love. Uh-oh, let me spell it. It's always hard to do this behind the camera. Mobile Burn, okay, so let's go to Mobile Burn over here. .com, and we are gonna hit go. And on the Mobile Burn, I'm gonna load up the full website once it loads the mobile. And my 4G internet speeds on the phones are definitely faster than my Wi-Fi. My Galaxy S3, I get pretty good speeds, 10 to 20 depending on where I'm at. And on the 1S, same thing, super good speeds. And the 1S is still going here. I don't know what it's doing. Huh. That's weird. Wouldn't even load it. Let's try a different site then, since it didn't want to load that one. Let's go to Engadget. .com. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to these, and I'm going to load up the oh, then you see it pulled in the I don't know what just happened there with the 1X, but it loaded up the Mobile Burn as soon as I was going away from it. So we're going to go down and we're going to load up the full website for Engadget. You can see the scrolling. I'm giving you the scrolling demo at the same time there. Alright, looks like there we go, it's done. So let's hit the full website here. See how we do. You can see how these pages are getting rendered on each phone. As you can see, the 1X gives a zoomed look when you first load to the page. It's actually finished, looks like. Oh, it looks like it's still kind of loading a little bit. No, it looks like it might be done. But it's the way the page is rendering, it just looks like it's zooming in, which is fine. I mean, I can just zoom out. So there you have, you can see how the pages render. You can see how they look. And even though the 1S looks brighter, that doesn't mean that it's better at web browsing than the Galaxy S3. It just looks brighter. So let's click on this link here. Looks like they're done. And the 1S, that's annoying to me that it gives a zoom. I don't want to zoom in, you know, when I want the page to load like it does on the Galaxy S3, and then I want to choose whether or not I want to zoom in. So that's that. Let's go to an application, which is the one you're looking at, YouTube. Just load them up on both. And let's search for one of my videos here. Well, I ain't got to do it on this one because I think I'm logged in on this one. Yeah, let's go to my account. Uploads. And over here. I'm just going to go into this and then go here. Alright, so we're going to load up. Wow, look at that. Okay, so on the 1S, it's got a different icon for my Chrysler 300. And over here it's got this icon. That's kind of weird. Let's get into that. And this is solely just based on the Wi-Fi. So it starts on the 1S first. 2012 Chrysler 300C. Well, that seems to be a powerful phone. I mean, it's loading up things faster. Still hasn't loaded on the Galaxy S3 yet. Still loading on the Galaxy S3. Let's look at some playback on the 1S while this is loading. That's my new 300. Just loaded on there. Still having some issues playing for some reason. Playing great on the 1S. I don't know what's going on. It's probably just hanging on the. This happens to all phones. It hangs, and sometimes it'll play, sometimes it won't. It'll start when it wants to start. Let's see if we can get. Uh-oh. But playback is gorgeous. I don't know. I think it's probably based on my internet connection for home, but that can only be used so far. Let me see if this is, the Galaxy S3 is on high quality, and this one is on high quality too, so you know, it just failed to load that one for some reason quickly, but when it loads, it is gorgeous. So we're not even going to waste any more time with that because this video is ticking. 1S gets that one too. Not that I'm keeping any kind of score, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to keep reshooting videos to try to make a phone look better than what it is. Even though I'm pro Samsung, 1S is a powerful device, as you can see. So a quick look at web browsing and a demo of the video and applications being open. I'm going to put up several series of videos. I don't want to have long, lengthy videos because some people don't like to sit in front of the computer and watch a full 30-minute video sometimes. So I got the brightness set on high for both of these, so you can see the difference there. Here's a look at the app tray for both. The Samsung one is closer to stock Android than the HTC Sense. I prefer the Samsung version of the launcher over the HTC Sense version. There's just too much going on the HTC Sense. That's kind of the reason why. But I mean, both of them are very nice, no doubt. I'm not trying to down one on the other. Let's get some hardware views on here. So you've got a 4.8-inch screen on the Samsung Galaxy S3 and a 4.3-inch screen on the 1S. The 1S, the build quality, and those of you who know, you know I'm pro Samsung. I enjoy Samsung products. It has tons of advantages over the 1S, but one place where it does not have an advantage is the build quality. The build quality on the HTC One line is fantastic. No getting around it. I mean, there's just no way to say it. It's just beautiful. But I will say, I'm going to put up a sample video from both, and the Galaxy S3's camera, if you don't want to believe it or not, it is better, in my opinion, than the 1S camera. But the build quality on the 1S is just fantastic, man. It just feels great. I ordered a case. I will be doing a review on the case for the Galaxy S3. It's called a Trident case. It's very nice. It's beautiful. You guys you'll love it. I got orange. You know, I don't know. I was gonna get blue. I just got something real crazy because it's just protected. Really, it's more like a bumper, if anything. But anyway, I prefer a physical button, so I was glad that they left a physical button on the Galaxy S3, because if they wouldn't have, I would have had to get the international. I was just waiting around to see. My order got back ordered. Things went wrong with my international order. It was pretty bad. I've never had that problem, but because I order all international phones when I can. The front-facing camera on here is 1.9. Over here it's 1.3, I believe. They both have the 8. The Beats audio on here, obviously it blows this away. It sounds tremendous. It's very nice. Here they are in thickness. 7.95 on the 1S and 8.6 on the Galaxy S3. You can't really tell the difference, but let me show you this view right here. The entire phone fits inside of the Galaxy S3 in there. But yeah, it's crazy. Alright, so that is the clash of the Titans. You've got two great devices. Either one will do you just fine, but this is just the beginning of the verses that I plan on doing. Web browsing and YouTube application covered in this video. And I look at the exterior of the phones. But that's the clash of the Titans right now on T-Mobile. So we'll do some more verses coming soon, and I definitely look forward to seeing you there. See you in the next video, guys.